Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2 back-to-back. It is hot. Didn't get the lineup, so we're going to be punching them in as we go. Buzz did lose the toss. They will be the away team, and they will be batting first. Looks like number 3, JC, is going to be leading off. I'll punch them in. You'll see their numbers come up at the bottom of the score box as we go. Ashley, welcome. David Jones, welcome. Jennifer, welcome back. Victoria, welcome back. Looks like number 2 is going to be the starting pitcher in the circle for NTX Tribe. This is going to be Buzz NTX 2010 versus NTX Tribe. Yes, let's go, ladies. Come out strong and finish stronger. I'll see how they do.
Now batting, number 3, JC Smith.
All right, here we go. Starting the second game, ladies and gentlemen. Buzz NTX versus NTX Tribe for the second pool game of the day. Number 3, JC, stepping up to the box, leading off here. Start time was 11:49. Mike Crisp, welcome to the stream, sir. All right, JC gets her call. Showing bunt. And that'll be outside, ball 1. Ooh, over the head. That'll be ball 2. Had to duck out of the way on that one. Didn't feel like taking it to the helmet, I guess, and getting a free base. Here to see another grand slam. Well, it technically can happen. And down low for ball 3. It technically can happen. We don't have temporary 200-foot fences up. These are baseball fields at 300 feet. It could get by an outfielder and hypothetically happen. It'd be in the park, though. And that'll be ball 4, and JC will get a free walk, and Buzz has a leadoff hitter on base. Next batter is going to be number 13, Gabrielle.
My heart's so cold, I think I'm done with ice. First, if I leave her, she gon' die. What you done with life? Okay, pull up with no knife, cause I bring guns to fight. So you got this sack, I got this.
Welcome to the stream, Amber Margarita. All right, number 13, Gabrielle up in the box. Got a runner at first. And a little dribbler. Oh, that's going to get past third base there. JC's going to come around, and she will slide in there at third. And Gabrielle will be in there with a double. All righty, your next batter is going to be number 6, Avery, hitting in the number 3 spot. She's got runners in scoring position at second and third. No outs. And she's going to take a strike one looking down the pipe there. Down low outside for ball one. That's going to even up the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, she drills one hard out there to right center. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. She scores both runs. She's coming around second. They're just now picking up the ball. She's going to be in there for a in the park home run, 3-run shot. And Buzz NTX jumps out to an early 3-0 lead.
Now batting, number 16, Natalie Bohan.
All right, your next batter, number 16, Natalie, coming up at the box, hitting in the 3 spot. No outs. No runners on. And she takes strike one looking. And a little flip change is going to drop short for ball one. Just outside for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike's the count now. And that'll be ball 3. Natalie heading the count with the hitters counting out. 3 balls and 1 strike. And she's going to take a stab at that one. Third base over to first for out number 1.
Now batting, number 7, Trinity Franklin.
All right, number 7, Trinity, coming up at the box. Got 1 out on her.
Straight in school, but in the streets I was baptized.
And she's going to take strike 1 looking to start things off with. And that'll be down in the turf for ball 1. As a pitch to hit there, going to second, over to first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 10, Kenna Collins.
All right, number 10 coming up at the box, Kenna.
Might be too strung out on compliments, overdose on confidence.
Got 2 outs on her, no runners on. And she's going to put a little dribbler over the shortstop. That's going to go over to first. She picks it up just in time for the 3rd out. All right, the damage has been done. Buzz comes out, takes an early 3-0 lead. And we will head to the bottom of the 1st inning. Justin, welcome to the stream, sir. And we will pause the audio. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go back at the action. Bottom of the first inning, Buzz leading 3-0. Leadoff hitter for NTX Tribe is going to be number 7, hitting in the 1 spot. And that'll be high for ball 1. Try to line out your defense here for you as we go. Starting behind the dish, number 11, Laney. Over at third base, we've got number 6, Avery. Over at shortstop, we got number 13, Gabrielle. Over at second base, number 3, JC. Over at first base, number 12, Alyssa. For your outfielders, we got in the right field, number 16, Natalie. Over in center field, we got number 7, Trinity. Over in left field, number 10, Kenna. And your starting pitcher for this game today is number 5, Kendall, in the circle for Buzz NTX. And with that pitch, number 7 sitting on a 2-ball and 1 strike count. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. And that's going to be a foul tip into the glove, and that will be out, number 1. Next batter up, number 9, hitting in the 2 spot. Got 1 out on her. No runners on. And she'll take ball 1 to get things started off with. And that'll be down below the knees for ball 2. And a little low on the outside for ball 3. Number 9 ahead in the count now, 3 balls and no strikes. There's one that finds the zone. Bringing it 3-1. And a swing and a miss, strike 2, bringing the count full, 3-2. Outside, and she will draw the free walk. And NTX Tribe has a base runner on. Next batter, number 2, hitting in the 3 spot coming up. 1 out on her. The runner on first, and they're going to get a courtesy runner for their catcher, I believe. And that'll be high for ball 1. Start things off for number 2. On the outside, check swing. Did she go? There is no call or ask on it, so that will be ball 2. And there's one that finds the zone, bringing the count 2-1 now. And it'll be high for ball 3. I have a correction on who's starting behind the dish. This is not Laney. I don't know why I said Laney. It's number 21. Mia is your starting catcher. And that's a good pitch to hit. Fouls it off to the right side out of play, bringing the count full 3-2. And inside, and that will be ball 4 for back-to-back walks. NTX Tribe now has runners at first and second, with number 47 coming up in the box, hitting in the 4 spot. And we will have a courtesy runner for their pitcher over at first. Number 12 coming in for number 2. Number 47 hitting in the 4 spot coming up in the box. Runners at first and second. 1 out. And I'll swing and a miss, strike 1. That'll be down in the dirt for ball 1, even up the count, 1-1. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. And pops her up on the infield, and she can't get to it. That'll be a foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes, runners at first and second, 1 out. And she's going to foul it off into Mia's mats there. And she'll see another pitch. Good pitch. That might fall shallow. Get a glove on it. No, they don't. And she'll be in there safe for a single. And the bases are now loaded. That brings up number 8 in the box. With 1 out, bases are loaded now. And that's going to be right over JC at second base for out number 2. All right, number 29 now coming up in the box. She got the bases loaded, 2 outs on her. And that'll be down low inside, ball 1. And just too far inside, that's going to draw a ball 2. A little high there, ball 3. Number 29 ahead in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. 25 pitches so far for number 5 Kendall in this bottom half of the first inning. Gonna have to find the zone here. And swing and a miss, strike 1. And swing and a miss, strike 2, and Kendall gets it back to a full count. And strike 3 looking, and Kendall gets out of trouble. And that is out number 3. NTX Tribe loads the bases but can't bring any around. And we'll head to the top of the second inning. Buzz NTX 2010 leading 3-0 over NTX Tribe.
Now batting, number 11, Laney Marriott.
I'm a young man, you get what I came for. Cause I work hard, I got everything I prayed for. Money came fast, so now I just
All right, leading off, hitting in on the 7th spot, number 11, Laney, starting off the top of the second inning. And she's going to start off by taking ball 1 high outside. And she's going to call a strike on the outside edge, bottom corner there. Evening up the count, 1-1. And okay, she's going to call a strike 2 at the shoulders there, bringing the count 1-2. And that'll be ball 2, even up the count, 2-2. Amy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hopping on. Outside, ball 3, that'll bring the count full, 3-2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. That will be out number 1. Number 21, Mia, now coming up with the box, hitting in the 8th spot.
Now batting, number 21, Mia Coleman.
Known in my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from dope in the cabbage. Know that
Got one out on her, no runners on. And takes one down low inside for ball 1. And she's going to call a strike 1 at the bottom right-hand corner of the strike zone. That'll even up the count, 1-1. So far, so good on the stream. Ball 2. Data doesn't seem to be an issue. What we are leaning on here is the heat. We do got the temp marker on the phone is a little high, but we do got a fan on it, so far so good. Mia ahead in the count now, 3 balls and 1 strike. Josh, welcome back. And she's going to call strike 2 on the outside edge there, bringing the count full, 3-2. And that's a good pitch to hit to protect the plate there. A little bit on the outside, but she adjusted. Oh, nice hit out there in center field. She'll settle in there for a single. And Mia gets on board.
Now batting, number 5, Kendall Jones.
Get you off the ground just to knock you to the floor. Yeah. Let's go blow for blow. Yeah. Let's go toe to toe.
Next batter is going to be number 5, Kendall, hitting in the 9th spot. Got a runner at first with 1 out. Buzz trying to get something started here. And nice check swing. There goes Mia over there to second. She's going to go ahead and try third on the overthrow, and she'll be safe in there at third. One ball, no strike on Kendall. She's got a runner in scoring position now over at third. Down in the dirt. Ball 2. Good pitch to hit. That's going to hit the gap over there. It's going to get past the left fielder. That's going to roll almost all the way to the fence. Here comes Kendall around second. The ball is just now being picked up, and she'll be in there with an in the park 2-run shot. Nice hit.
Now batting, number 12, Alyssa Medina.
And they increase their lead now 5-0. Number 12, Alyssa, now coming up at the box, hitting in the 10th spot. No runners on now. Bases are cleared with only 1 out. And a little dribbler there to first base. She'll move on over and get the easy out there. Out number 2. Rotating to the top of the order.
JC Smith.
Number 3, JC coming up with the box. 0 for 0. She walked her first time up back in the first inning. Got 2 outs on her, no runners on. Nice little slap bunt there. Will she get there in time? Yes, she does. And she'll be first. There's nobody over there to get that ball. He's going to send her all the way to third. And she'll be safe in at third.
Now batting, number 13, Gabrielle Bowles.
My heart's so cold, I think I'm done with ice. First, if I leave her, she gon'
Next batter, number 13, Gabrielle. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice double back in the first inning out in left field. Got 2 outs on her. She's got JC over there in scoring position over at third. And that'll be in the dirt for ball 1. That'll be high for ball 2. Here's one in the zone. That's hit hard to center field. Is that going to get over? That's over the center fielder's head. That may have been a home run with a 200-foot fence. He's going to hold her up at third for a triple RBI. Good hit by Gabrielle there.
Now batting, number 6, Avery Welch.
And they increase their score now 6-0. Next batter up, number 6, Avery. Had her in the park her first time up back in the first inning. She's got a runner at third with 2 outs. And she'll take ball 1 down low and away. And that'll be outside, ball 2. High and tied inside. Avery's sitting on a 3-0 count. And she's going to draw the free walk there, and Avery will be on first. Next batter, number 16, Natalie, coming up to the box. 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to a 5-3 her first time up back in the first inning. Got 2 outs on her, runners on the corners. And that's a wild pitch getting past the catcher. And Gabrielle will come in and score a run. And Avery will move to second. And they increase their lead now 7-0. One ball, no strike, 2 outs. Runner in scoring position at second for Natalie. And she hits a monster shot out of center field. She can't get a glove on it. It's going to roll all the way to the fence, bring Avery home. Here she comes around second. And he's going to hold her up at third for a stand-up triple RBI.
Now batting, number 7, Trinity Franklin.
They must forgot I'm the reason the whole hood ain't. Think I'm crazy.
Number 7, Trinity now coming up with the box. 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to a 4-3. Her first time up back in the first. She got 2 outs on her. Runner over at third in scoring position. And she hits one hard. That's going to go out of play. Foul ball to the left side. Strike 1. We have reached the half-hour mark of a 90-minute game. Trinity takes ball 1 outside. And she's going to call strike 2. Trinity tries to sell it, but it's close enough to the zone where that's going to be a strike. Down in the dirt there, that's going to even up the count, 2-2. Mr. Trey, welcome to the stream, sir. Glad to have you on. Sure you're making the rounds, checking out all your Buzz teams. And all right to the pitcher, over to first. And that will be out number 3. Damage has been done, though. Buzz gets 5 runs across the board. Increases their lead 8-0 going into the bottom of the second.
Yeah, it's hard for me to.
Keep working hard. Number 1, we're here for number 7. Got that, James?
Yes, sir.
1 for 7.
We do have a defensive lineup change. Looks like number 1, Collins, will come in for number 7, Trinity, over at second base. Looks like all other defensive positions will remain the same.
Church mother in the church hat clap, man, that sure gave it color purple coming back clap.
All right, number 11 is going to be your leadoff hitter for NTX Tribe, hitting in the 7th spot. They got their work cut out for them, down 8-0. And that's going to be a strike 1, starting things off on the inside edge there. And that'll be high, ball 1. Evens up the count, 1-1. There's a wild pitch. Brings the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Check out the AGL camera here. Make sure we're still in line. All good to go. Eclipse mount holding strong as always. And that'll be outside for ball 3. Number 11 finds herself ahead in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike. There's one that finds his own. That's going to bring the count full, 3-2. Nice pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Kendall's 3rd strikeout for the game. Next batter is going to be number 23, hitting in the 8th spot. Has 1 out on it. And she'll take a ball high inside. Start things out with. 35 pitches now for number 5 Kendall in the game thus far. Out there in the circle for Buzz NTX. And that'll be down low inside for ball 2. There's one that's going to float inside for ball 3. Number 23 ahead in the count now, 3-0. Down low, and she's going to draw the walk. And the Tribe will have them a runner on now at first, with 1 out. With number 22 hitting in the 9th spot, coming up at the box. And a swing and a miss, strike 1. And she's going to call a strike 2 on the inside edge there. Number 22 getting behind the count, 0-2. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now. Foul ball. She'll stay alive to see another one. Alright, that was strike 3. 2 outs now. Number 12 hitting in the 10th spot, coming up in the box. She's going to take ball 1. Looks like we had our first data interruption on the stream. Sideline says it's still healthy. So we'll write it off as a fluke. Ball 2. Nick Tolles, welcome to the stream, sir. Runner at first, 2 outs. And she's going to call a strike 1 on the inside edge there, right under the sternum. And it'll be high outside, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strikes to count. 2 outs. Runner at first. And foul tip into the glove. That'll be strike 2, bringing the count full 3-2. And foul tip there as well, protecting the plate. 50 pitches now for number 5. Full count, 2 outs. I'd be sending the runner from first. And she draws the walk. All right, rotating to the top of the order. Number 7 hitting in the number 1 spot, coming back. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the first inning. She's got runners at first and second with 2 outs. Tribe trying to get something started and get on the board. And she's going to take strike 1 looking on the inside edge there. Outside for ball 1. And she's going to pop her up over on the left side. Oh, JC gets the catch over there for out number 3, playing shortstop. And that will be out number 3. Tribe does manage to get a couple of runners on via walks. Can't bring them around. We'll head to the top of the 3rd inning. Buzz NTX leading 8-0. Seeing the players come across your screen right about now. Leading off is going to be number 10, Kenna, followed up by number 11, Laney, followed up by number 21, Mia, respectively, hitting in the 6, 7, and 8 spots. We do have a pitching change for NTX Tribe. Number 12 coming in for number 2. Alrighty, we're ready to get back at the action. Number 10, Kenna, hitting in the 6th spot. It's going to be leading things off here.
Now batting, number 10, Kenna Collins.
I might be too strung out on compliments, overdose on confidence.
Kenna over 1 in the game, grounded out to a 6-3 back in the 1st inning. And she'll take ball 1 on the outside edge there to start things off with. And a little early on that one, inside on the hands, going to foul it off to the left side, strike 1.
Go, girl.
Outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike's the count. And she's going to get ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike. Starting to creep up on the hour mark. And she's going to take the free walk there. Buzz has a leadoff runner via walk.
Now batting, number 11, Lainey Marriott.
Number 11 now coming up in the box. She's 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the 2nd inning. Has a runner at first with no outs.
Go, girl.
And it's going to be a wild pitch. And that will allow Kenna to get over to second. Showing bunt, lays down a nice little bunt. She just might beat this one out, and she's safe at first. Moving Kenna over to third.
Now batting, number 21, Mia Coleman.
Mia, number 21, coming up at the box, hitting in the 8th spot, 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice single out in right center her first time up back in the 2nd inning. She's sitting here with no outs, got runners on the corners. Let's see if they'll test the catcher out with Lainey over at first. She has some speed. And she's going to foul it off to the left side, strike 1. Lainey was going. And late on it. She's going to beat out the throw at first. Oh, it's an overthrow at first. And he's going to hold Lainey up over there. We're going to give her a single on that one because she made it to first.
Now batting, number
Beat
5,
out the throw.
Kendall Jones.
And then the throw was
Get you off
overthrown.
the ground just to knock you to the floor. Yeah. Let's go blow for blow. Yeah. Let's go toe to toe. When it's time to battle, they don't never.
Increase the score now, 9-0. Number 5, Kendall up in the box with an in the park home run herself. First time up back in the 2nd. She's got runners at 2nd and 3rd. No outs. And a big swing and a miss, strike 1. That'll be outside, ball 1. Lainey thinks about it. Does get away from the catcher, but not enough for Laney to come home. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at second and third, no outs. And that'll be inside for ball 2. And a line drive up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to bring both runners home. Kendall will be in there for a single, double RBI. Increasing the score now 11-0.
Now batting, number 12, Alyssa Medina.
I can have a pass, but cost water with a pass, but I'm getting yours this pass.
All right, number 12, Alyssa coming up with the box. She lined out to first base, her first time up back in the second, 0 for 1 in the game. Got Kendall over at first, no outs. And she takes strike 1 down low. Stacy, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Oh, she gets a base hit out there in right field over the first baseman's head. She's going to go ahead and push second. She'll be in there for a stand-up double. That moves Kendall all the way over to third.
Batting, number 3, JC Smith.
And we're going to rotate to the top of the order. Number 3, JC coming up the box. Walked in the first inning, reached on error in the second. She's got 2 runners in scoring position with no outs. And she'll take strike 1 looking there. And that'll be outside for ball 1. And that's going to go up the middle there. Center field was up and was able to get that one, so she'll be in there for a single. That brings Kendall home from third.
Batting, number 13, Gabrielle Bowles.
Moves Alyssa over to third. And they increase their score 12-0. Number 13, Gabrielle, coming up with the box. She is 2 for 2 with a double and a triple. Got runners on the corners. With no outs. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 1. No throw down to JC over there. She's going to take that stolen base. And it'll be high outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Runners at second and third. And we will get time call for the catcher. Don't need her shades anymore, or maybe there's, I don't know, maybe sweat dripping in them. Oh, he's going to pop her up left field. Are they going to get a catch on it? Yes, they do. He's going to send Alyssa home from third. And Gabrielle will have a sac fly for the first out.
Now batting, number 27, Cozy Tyson.
Log into the refrigerator. Doors closed. Lights are out. What's going on?
All right, number 27, Cozette's going to come in for Avery, hitting in the third spot. She's got a runner at second with JC. One out on her. And takes one over the helmet there for ball one. And that's going to get down and get away from the catcher. JC is going to take advantage of that and move on to third base. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner at third in scoring position now for number 27. 1 out. And swing and a miss. Strike 1. That'll be outside for ball 3. Number 27 ahead in the count, 3-1. And she's gonna foul one over to the left side out of play, bringing the count full, 3-2. Three-two pitch coming. And there's one that finds the gap over in left field, and she'll have herself a base hit, a single RBI. Adds another run to the score, 14-0 now.
Now batting, number 16, Natalie Gohan.
Next batter, number 16, Natalie, coming up with the box. 1 for 2 in the game. Grounded out in the first inning, 5-3. Had a nice triple in the second inning. She's got Cozy over at first with only 1 out. Ooh, high and tight inside for ball 1. So top of the third inning. Now we'll start talking about run rule possibly. We are just past 4 minutes past the hour mark. 90-minute games, finish the inning. Oh man, that was a ball, but she swung at it, gets a piece of it, and fouls it over to the left side. Brings the count 1-1. Outside for ball 1. Two balls and 1 strike is the count. 1 out. Runner at first. Outside, ball 3. Cozy taking a big lead over there. Three balls and 1 strike. Natalie heading the count. 1 out. Now they're going to pop her up over on the left side. She's going to be able to get a glove on it. Yes, she does. And out number 2. And Cozy takes second base on the tag and gets under the tag.
Now batting, number 1, Collins Mercadante.
Next batter coming up. Number 1, Collins in the number 5 spot. 1-0 for 1, grounded out to a 1-3, her first time up back in the second inning. Got a runner at second with 2 outs. And she'll foul her off out of play behind us for strike 1. And she'll foul that one over the left side, get behind the count, 0-2. High outside for ball 1. Yeah, it's going to be outside, getting away from the catcher. On a pass ball, Avery will advance from second to third. We did get a pinch runner in for Cosette over there at second. And she gets back to a full count, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jared, welcome to the stream, sir. Just in time. And she'll draw the walk. Number 1, Collins will be on.
Now batting, number 10, Kenna Collins.
Okay, we're going to rotate through the order now. Number 10, Kenna coming back up. Walked her last time here in the third inning. She's got runners on the corners. 2 outs on her. And we'll get some cool water there for the pitcher. She came in for relief, and she's currently at 37 pitches here in this top third of the inning. And it is hot. Oh, big swing and a miss. Strike 1. And she's going to call a strike 1 on the bottom right-hand corner. Kenna behind the count now, 0-2. And she'll get a piece of that one and protect the plate. Fouls it off. Oh, Kenna gets a piece of that one. That's going to go deep center field. Will she get a glove on it? Yes, she does, and that will be out number 3 on a big hit. That was pretty deep. Might have been a home run on a 200-foot fence. So let's tally that up. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Did not record any errors on that one for Tribe, with 2 left on base. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, where Buzz NTX has a commanding 14-0 lead over NTX Tribe. We will have a pitch and change here. Number 11, Laney, coming in for number 5, Kendall. And we'll pause for the audio. All right, here we go. Starting the bottom of the 3rd inning. Buzz up 14-0 over NTX Tribe. Number 9 is going to be the leadoff hitter. She walked her first time up back in the 1st inning. And with the pitch and change, we do have some defensive changes. Number 5, Kendall, over at first base. Number 12, Alyssa, over at right field. Number 1, Collins, over at second base. Number 10, Kenna, over at 3rd. Number 3, JC, over at shortstop. Number 13, Gabrielle's moving to center field with number 16, Natalie, over at left field. And, of course, Laney, number 11, in at pitcher. And she'll take a strike 1 looking there. 2 balls and 1 strike. And just a little bit on the outside edge. That'll bring 3 balls and 1 strike. Good pitch there. That's going to go out to center field. Gabrielle going to camp under it and get the catch for out number 1. Next batter is going to be number 2, hitting in the 3 spot. She's 0 for 0. She also walked back in the first inning, her first up at bat. And he's going to dribble it over. That's going to be a fair ball. And Kendall will easily take that and just step on first and get out number 2. Next batter, number 47 in the third spot. 1 for 1, had a single back in the first inning. And that'll be high for ball 1. And good pitch right there. Fouls it off. Bringing in strike 1. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Billy B, welcome back to the stream. Tried to catch you before the music came on. Oh, wow. She swings at a low pitch there. Bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that'll be in the dirt there, even up the count, 2 and 2. And she swings at a drop third strike. Will they get the throw over? Yes, they do. And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Laney gets her a K there. Finishes it out. Her and her defense gets out 1, 2, 3. And that does it, ladies and gentlemen. That does it for the day. Buzz NTX on top of the second pool game, 14-0. And that is our 2 pool games. So we'll see how it all comes out in the wash for Saturday. We will either play, we know for a fact, we will either play at 8 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. We'll see how the numbers come out and the bracket comes out. We'll let you know probably this evening. We'll post it up on the page. Other than that, appreciate you for coming along with us today on this hot day. It's not going to get any cooler. So, with that said, we'll see you tomorrow. Signing off.
Much better, much better.